the one-person business model that is changing the economy. In this video, we are about to go over the business model that is skyrocketing. It is currently a $300 billion a year industry, and Forbes predicts it to be a $1 trillion industry by 2028. This business model is completely changing the world. Like Myron Golden, who makes $250 million every year with this business. Eileen Wilder, that went from her husband as an Uber driving to making 7 figures in less than 2 years. Or how about Rachel Peterson, a close friend of mine, who went from homeless to making 8 figures from her company. I'm gonna show you how you can get into this business before the wave is gone. It's really about impact and income. It means that you can have the most amount of impact, the most amount of influence, and because it's online, the margins are so great that the income is limitless. This business model is the self-education knowledge industry. It's taking your knowledge and your skill and you're creating and forming a coaching program to coach people, to coach other people and bring them results. It's all about value, creating value to help people change their lives. You can even see teenagers right now who aren't wanting to go to college and get into debt without knowing why they're going in the first place. And then when they come out, they can't even get a job in their degree. And some who do get a job in their degree hate their jobs. Here's the punchline. People want results, and they want them in the area that they are most passionate about. And they have to go, into college to get into a 4-year degree or 5-year degree, get into debt, and maybe not even like it or really want to be a part of it. And so that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about creating value and helping people change their lives. And at the same time, you're making a business that you are proud of. Here's the thing. Most businesses have to rely on the reach of a brick and mortar business. You have to go to networking events, or you have to meet new people. You have to do as much as you can to reach as many people, which is all very good, including in the online space, but you're limited from the very start. You're capped. But the online business has changed the game forever. Not only that, the inventory is your knowledge and information. It's your mess that becomes a message. It's a business that is all about creating it from your knowledge, and you make that as the product. So the bottom line is that there is no limitations, no restrictions, and there's no caps. Do you know why more people aren't really doing this and making money in this space? Because most people have tremendous value. They know what to do, they know what to say, but guess what? They're too scared, they're too nervous, and they probably have a little bit of imposter syndrome, like, why would anyone buy from me? Sprinkled all in there, okay? It keeps people playing small, thinking small, and not even playing at all in the game. So one of the things that I was told early on in business was that business is a zero-sum game. And when I say that, a zero-sum game, I mean that my gain is your loss and your loss is my gain. That is really a poverty mindset. That is scarcity thinking that we want to do away with, because it's not true. Because what if it doesn't have to be like that at all? What if the market is not set up like that? What I found out as I progressed in the online business journey was that you can actually provide and create value, which is the value of creating this knowledge business, the value creation, and then you put together a program that really serves people. So instead of playing a zero-sum game, you can actually create value out of literally thin air from a computer with your phone, and you can put together an amazing program. And the best part about it is that it can be a win-win, both for you and for your client. It can be great, a monetary value for you, meaning you get paid very, very well, and your clients also get the value that they're wanting and that they're needing. That's what I'm talking about. This is not a zero-sum game at all. You can actually have a great win-win. You're creating influence, you're creating impact, you're packaging the knowledge that you have, and you're putting it in a coaching system that people want to learn from, they want to grow, they want to have results, and you get paid very, very well. All right, that's what I'm talking about. And if you put this together, you're providing so much value that people are getting exactly what they're wanting and needing. What if that value is exactly the ticket that they're looking for? You know, it's a solution for their pain. It's a solution for their problem. They're wanting it and needing it, and you have the solution with your coaching program. That's exactly the program that they're looking for. What if that was the case? Well, that is a win-win. That is what we're talking about. People are wanting personal and business growth. It could be grow on social media, improve in relationships, in their marriage, in their family, develop skills in communication. It can be specifics like accounting and taxes, how to grow in confidence, or very, very practical like songwriting. How about design, videography, even negotiations? It can even be growing in your spiritual life. This works for all industries, all niches, including non-for-profit, churches, even for businesses. There is no limit and there is no cap because you can serve people with what you know right now. The point is that you can create something that everyone wins in the value creator model. Both sides get to win. And one of the big reasons for this is because we have an unlimited resource in the online space. See, if I ran a gym or a brick and mortar business, I'm limited with the amount of product and service. Really, I'm limited by the people within that local area that I can sell to. But in the online space, I can sell to anybody and everybody who wants and needs what I have. I can create value out of thin air using my knowledge, my expertise, my message, what's already inside my head and in my heart, and I can sell that as many times as I want, over and over and over again, and at zero cost to me. All you need is a computer, a couple softwares, and a camera. And that's pretty much it to go from zero to thousands and even to millions. So how does this business model actually work? That's what I want to answer for you. And if you're just trying this out or starting out, how could you get started in the value creator business model? And if you're already in the online business, great. How can you implement and optimize and scale it using this value creator model? I'm going to break it down for you step by step. So after this video, you can literally go and implement everything that we talked about. So how do you create value? Let's begin there. Well, if you follow pretty much anywhere or anything that you know, things that you already have, and you want to create a coaching and consulting business, this is the ticket right here. Now, listen, where I came from, what I've been doing is I've done for you services where I'm serving clients with what, they're needing. And it's pretty easy for the client, but that's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about a done with you model versus a done for you model. Now, the key difference is that the done for you business model, you are literally doing everything for that client, which I've done personally and made tens of thousands of dollars with. But you have, you're building maybe their websites, maybe you're running their paid ads, maybe you're editing their videos, maybe you're building their funnels, writing their copy. And there's so many things that you could do as a done for you model, but it's really pretty much hands off for that client. So that's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is done with you coaching program, which I think is actually better for clients and better for you because this model, this business model is you're helping them go fishing. You're teaching them the skills. You're giving them the belief that they can do it. Also, you're helping them use software, use the leverage of paid ads, helping them build their brand on social media. Instead of doing things for your clients, you're actually showing them how to do it. They actually will know how to do it themselves. You teach them all the skills that they need. It's way more powerful because you're teaching them the skills, the belief, teaching them the systems, which will bring them way more success in the long term. They're not always needing you. It's more valuable for them to learn the skills, and it's also more valuable for you because now instead of doing things for so many people, which is really hard when you start to get 20 or 30 clients a month, you can now go and serve more clients and it's way more scalable. So, how do you start this done with you offer right now? Great question. Maybe you're doing a done for you model, and maybe you're just starting off and you want to learn, how do I put this together? How do I start? How do I get this going? Or maybe you've already started and you want to learn how to have this scalable. All right, so we want to answer these things for you. Well, step number one is just identify your skills. That's where it begins. Identifying your skills and your expertise that you currently have right now. I want you to spend time writing down all the areas that you know and that you have results in. I believe that most people have a $20,000 or $30,000 a month business right now for profit stuck right inside their head, which might sound crazy to some of you, but it's true. See, most people have actually gone through things in their life that other people would pay to accelerate the process. For example, maybe you're in shape and you're wanting to teach other people how to get in shape as well. But you get that knowledge out of your head, teach other people how to do the exact same thing, and you can scale it to make $20,000 to $30,000 a month from what you already know. Another example is if you're good at marketing, you're good at paid ads, or maybe you have some sort of other skill in content creation. You know how to create a personal brand maybe. You can even go and sell that skill to other people and create tens of thousands of dollars a month online, teaching other people how to do the exact same thing. So the first thing you need to do is to identify the skills that you currently already have right now that can bring people results. The second step, after you've identified those skills, you need to package those skills into an offer. Now, what you're offering is basically who you help and what you help them do and how you help them do it. Focus on the payoff that you can get them, the results that they will have. For example, my offer is helping people create their online coaching program and scaling their skills in marketing, dialing in their offer and selling it online. I help people get to their first $10,000 a month all the way to millions of dollars. And after you've identified your skills and you figured out who you're serving and how, meaning the process on how you're going to serve them, do that, how are they going to get the results? You want to answer that. So not only do you know your skills that you can bring people results, you're going to identify who they are and what is their pain and how you're going to serve them getting those results that they're needing and they're looking for. What are they going to get if they get into your program? How fast are they going to get there once they get into the program? Is it going to take 30 days? Is it going to take 60 days? Is it going to take 3 months, 6 months, maybe a year? Whatever the payoff is and the timeline for getting those results, you want to identify this and clearly identify this, because clarity will bring you great success. The best way to think about it is delay is in confusion, but clarity brings success. So what do these people need? What do they want? What is their ideal outcome? What's their dream that they want to get if they sign up for your program? Answer that. And lastly, the way in which you're going to help them get there. That means the process, all right? What is the process to help them bring those results? For example, if you're helping people build their personal brand, you're probably going to do it through content, you're probably going to do it through paid ads, and you're probably going to have some sort of unique mechanism that you're going to help them figure out the process in which they can get results. And if you saw my offer, the way that I help people get results with the Done With You program, I use funnels. I help people, I coach people build and scale their business to $10,000 to $80,000 a month in profit using what they already know and packaging it, grabbing their skills, packaging that into an offer, creating amazing and tremendous value for their actual ideal dream client. And that's what I help people do. So in order to have a business, you need to get clients. Most people make the mistake of trying to perfect their service delivery, their product, their offer before they even get their first client. Then they perfect that service delivery for no one. That is a very much waste of time because you have no clients to perfect the service for. So what you have to do is you have to go from $0 to $30,000 a month. You need to just focus all your time and effort into acquiring clients. And the way we do this is by using funnels and building an audience. If you don't have an audience, you can't serve people with your product. So you need to focus on building an audience, all right? You have to start by building a brand, creating organic, free content, and even creating lead magnets that are free. Your goal is to build an audience in order to sell and serve people with your coaching program eventually. A lot of people die on the hill of, trying to acquire or build an audience and think it doesn't work. But in this game, you will realize there's so many ways, millions of ways to play the game. It's why I believe in getting with a coach and a mentor to help you see the various plays and why you should play them. For example, in sports, you have to know various plays for the various ways the game is played, depending on the clock, depending on where the score is at, and so on. You don't play every single game with every single play just the same way and think that you're going to win. It doesn't work like that. You have to know various plays, various vehicles in which you deliver your coaching program for your ideal dream client. It's a mistake to just copy a model when you're serving people that might digest the content in a totally different way. And even to attract them, to get their attention, it might be done totally different than that person. So you want to learn from a coach, from a model, but you want to learn to do it in the model that serves your dream client. So you need to learn the different types of messaging. There's the last step. But those of you, we really want to focus in on those 3 simple steps of all that you need to start that value creator business model. It's basically a coaching and consulting business that is done with you, okay? That is done not for them, but it's done with them. So instead of just basically creating, a business model that like, crypto or drop shipping, that is all online, you're really serving a customer, you're really serving a client with a solution that they're looking for. And that is the value that you're bringing them. We are actually creating value out of thin air using technology, using a camera and a computer and some softwares, and we're delivering that value for a very high ticket price. We're not only going to serve clients really, really well, but we get to make great money with it. We get to make and have great lives because also our clients get to have better lives because of it. Listen, if you spend any time with me, I believe in over delivery. This is not just a transaction relationship. We have to obsess in how we can serve people, how we can create an amazing, irresistible offer that really changes people's lives. We want to really dial in on the offer in serving people well and solving their problem. Then, if you can communicate, they're really gonna know who you are. If you can't communicate, they will never even know that you exist or that you can even serve them. And if I'm being real honest, the secret is that there is no secret. The secret is that the only thing stopping you from getting to $20,000 or $30,000 from this business out of your head into your bank account is you're the only person stopping yourself, picking it up your computer, putting it right in front of you, taking that camera and pressing record on your content. Those are the only things stopping you from having $20,000 to $30,000 a month right now. That's the business model that you can begin right now, and it only needs you. The bottom line is, if you're going to start this value creator business model, you're going to create it out of thin air. You're going to become a coach, a consultant, and you really want to make $20,000 or $30,000 a month. The first step is you're gonna actually do it. You're committing yourself to do it. And if you're serious and not just curious, it's going to take you action. So if I were to give you some action items right in the very beginning, I would say write down your skills, create your 1-sentence offer, and then start implementing and building a brand, an audience. It's really that simple. You can literally have $20,000 to $30,000 a month in profit right in the next 6 months, in the next 12 months. If you go and use this free content that I'm providing you right here and you implement it right after watching this, you're going to be successful. And I'm gonna leave you with this one more thought. If you're wanting to get started, I have a free course that I can help you find your niche, help you with your target audience, how you're gonna serve people. I'm gonna help you get started right now. All you have to do is go to my Instagram account, Antonio Baldovinos, and DM the word scale. And I'm going to send you that free resource to help you get started. And with that being said, thank you for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.